the drops. So upon delivery, we send them the getting started text that's in boards. And all that is giving them basic information on how to use the drops so that they feel a little bit more comfortable. Then we invite them to the customer group, which is Circle of Health. Hopefully everybody's in there, because that's just a way to plug them into our community. And then we start a three-way text with whoever your running mate is. So we call it your 2x2, and that can be me, that could be Sheila, that could be Michelle, it could be Cynthia, like whoever you're going to be kind of introducing your people to, so that as they move through the process, when it's time for us to get on a Zoom with them, they like us and they know us. We're not strangers. But week one, we will ask them, how are you loving those drops? We ask a little bit of results, but most people aren't going to have too much right there. But we do want to have the ability to celebrate them. So week one is all about the love. We remind them to take their pictures, and we're going to share some tips with them. So when you're looking in the Boards app, it's got, tips for eating. It's got the recipe book. It's got other things in there that you can share with people, so they just have a little bit of help on their journey of getting healthier. Week two, we're going to call. So week one's a text. Week two is a phone call when I'm working in this business. And I call and I'm like, okay, lady, tell me, how are these drops working for you? What are you loving about it? And I'm going to say 7 out of 10 times they have some sort of win. Regardless of what it is, I'm going to talk about the fact that consistency is key, and they're probably going to want to get some more drops, and we're going to work on converting them. But when they do have a win, when they have something to celebrate, that's when I pull in my 2x2 person. And you guys know how network marketing works and all of that. I don't tell them I'm calling somebody else on the phone. We make it very natural. And I'll just say, okay, lady, hold on one second. Hold on. And I literally put them on hold. I three-way Michelle in and merge the call together. And I'll say, you remember Michelle? She's the one that I introduced you when you first got these drops. Michelle, you got to hear what just happened with her. She's on week 2 of the drops. She's going to tell you about it. And then I shut up and I let the prospect tell my 2x2 what they want at. And it, whatever it may be. Oh, well, gosh, I lost 6 pounds. And they always say it's super timid. It's kind of funny. You could script their lines, but they'll share just a little bit. And then what Michelle's going to do in that instance is she's going to be their cheerleader. So she's going to be like, oh my gosh, congratulations. I am so excited for you. I lost a little bit on these drops too, and I'm seeing muscles like I haven't seen, and I'm just so excited about them. And I know, consistency is key, and you're going to want another box before too long. What's your schedule like in the next day or two for us to jump on a quick 10-minute call so I can give you your options for your next box? And typically they just throw out a time. They're typically super excited because now Michelle just bragged on them. And they love us because they just had a win and they're agreeable. And then we move them to a conversion Zoom that all of us have seen. I think you guys were on some with maybe Todd today, but just like we've done where we go through the slide deck, and I can walk you all through that. But I think we did one last week. I'm not even sure. But where we just walk them through, we introduce them to our company. We tell them that we got lots of other products that they can fall in love with. We show them a bunch of pictures of people losing weight and looking healthier and benefiting. And then we say, okay, option 1, you get another box retail from Andrea. Option 2, you pay $29.95 and you can get all of our products at up to a 30% discount. So if we can help you build your shopping cart. Maybe you're looking for something to help with inflammation, or you want some shakes, and we just kind of offer to build their shopping cart with them to get up to 30% discount. It's kind of like their Costco membership, one-time fee, they'll never pay it again. Or option 3, we say, join us. Let's turn your social media into a profit center, and we'll show you our system on how you can start posting and you can start getting paid, as soon as tomorrow, by joining us on this journey. So that's what that Zoom looks like. But let's say that they get on that Zoom and they're like, yeah, I'm just going to get another box of drops. Well, then we would just move on, and we're going to move on to love. Now, if they don't buy, they're like, oh, okay, or we didn't get them on a Zoom, like for whatever reason, we did not move them around the bases at all. Well, week 3, we're going to do an ask. We're going to say, you only have a week left. Would you like another box of drops? And let them tell us yes or no. And then week 4 again is a love, just love. So find a way to love on them in some way. So congratulations, you should almost be done with your drops. I'm so proud of you for being on this journey. Want to make sure you're still plugging in with us on Circle of Health, regardless of what you choose. You know, just keep us in the back of their mind so that when they leave, they walk away with a good taste in their mouth, so that when they decide that they want to lose a weight again, or they're going to give it a better try, or whatever it may be, that they think of us. But they get started. Okay, so let's say that they're like, yes, I'm ready. I'm going to jump on board and I'm going to do this business with you. That's when we're going to go through the brand partner timeline. So that's kind of, everybody here has done this at some of various speeds. Some of you like are rocking and rolling. I haven't even talked to you yet, and some have been here for a minute, and we're old friends because we've hung out for a little bit. So, but this is really the process that we follow with everybody. So the minute they enroll, we're going to set up a time to get them trained on boards. That obviously is a key component of our entire system. So we want them to feel comfortable with it, and we're going to help them make that first post. And we're going to love on that post. Like, we're going to do all of that while we're on a Zoom with them so that they do it. Because that first post is the scariest one. Probably not for any of you. I know it actually was for me. I'm like, this is how I feed my kids, and I really don't want to post this because I was nervous. But it gets easier as we go. We're going to invite them to our business groups. So that would be Partner Co Nation on Facebook. We also have Level Up Life, but we do most of our stuff in Partner Co Nation. And then we're going to share our Telegram channel with them, and we're going to share the IPA Zoom. And I can't see you guys, but well, you can, I don't know, just nod your head maybe. I can only see one of you. But if you have been on the IPA Zoom before, I don't know, tell me in the chat or something. But it is probably one of the most powerful Zooms that I personally plug into, and where we've seen that when people consistently get on there, they have success. And it's a pretty simple Zoom. It's 30 minutes. It's Monday through Friday, where all they do, Todd Rowland runs it. He's sidelined to us, but he allows us to, and he welcomes us to everything. So it's been really fun because we bring them into our stuff and they bring us into their stuff. We're all running 99% of the same system. But what they do on there is they share what people are doing to win. And so if I, like today, I did all of these Zooms today. And so tomorrow I can say, well, I made the help wanted post. And then the next day I started calling everybody that responded. And then today I set up Zooms and I had X number of people join my business. And then they'll ask, okay, well, what did the post look like? Now, this one, I found out about it on the IPA Zoom, so, you know, I wouldn't have to repeat that. But if you did something different, then you would share that. And then what did you say when you were on the phone? And I would share a little bit about what I did to convert, and then tell us about the Zooms, you know, whatever. And so it gives us all the tips that we need, that we can go copy what they were doing so we can win like they were winning. So love the IPA Zoom. It's Monday through Friday. Like I said, it's 9:15 to 9:45 Central Time. It's a lot of fun. Now, I will tell you a little bit about our Coaches Corner. That's at 9 a.m. Monday through Friday, but that one's just fun. So that is just a way that we share a little bit of positivity to start your day. We actually started that with COVID, when the 2 weeks to flatten the curve, and we were all scared. And we thought, well, we'll just do something to see each other's faces and be positive. And we've kept it. So we're going on 4 years now of that. And we'll sing you happy birthday. And it's just a silly, you know, word of the day, not silly, the singing is, but just a fun Zoom. So it's not business focused, but it is a little bit of positivity. So you're obviously more than welcome. We'd love to have you on there, but it's not a business requirement. Now, the next step is, once your person starts selling boxes, we want to train them on this. Okay, so we're gonna say, okay, you sold 4 boxes. Week 1, we're gonna love on them. Week 2, and we just walk them through this customer flow so that, you know, I know some of you on here have sold a lot already and you didn't have this yet. So that they don't have 30 people to follow up with, they can kind of sprinkle it in throughout their week. And then we just train them on that process. Once they hit Gold and Ultimate, we're going to make sure that their subscription is set up. So most people, we set it up when we first get started, or at least when their account gets activated. But once they're Gold and Ultimate, we want to check and make sure that their subscription is set up, they're good to go there, that they're enrolled in direct deposit, and it has the 100% for the amount that it's direct depositing. It's got their bank info. And then we're going to show them how to leverage their next box so that they can earn extra $150 on that next box of drops. And then the next step is, once they start a team and they're starting to grow with other people, well, then we want to jump on their account and show them where they can see their volume and where they can see, you know, who's placing the orders, to make sure that everybody that is ordering a 4-pack or ordering a 10-pack has gone through all of these steps here. So that's kind of the whole process that we run with people. Hopefully that's what you wanted, Sheila. And now we can answer any questions that you all may have. And hopefully I didn't talk too fast, but I was trying to get through it.